right, Stacey, it's for you.
What does this image conjure up in your guys' mind? Country, duty, sacrifice, selfless service, independence, pride. Connect with this image a moment. Put yourself in this woman's spot. Step for you men. There you go, Alfredo. Put yourself in this spot, okay? I am here today to tell you how the U.S. Army Reserves is an asset to a college student's life. I'm going to discuss with you guys how it will help you pay for college, how it can help with healthcare costs, and how it's an asset to being a civilian. Now, college is a large expense. You're all college students here. We all understand that. According to Clark for CNN Money, he says that in the 2011-2012 academic school year, the average net cost for a full-time student at a in-state public university was $15,000. Now that's tuition, fees, room and board, books, incidental expenses, and that's according to the College Board. Now let's take a moment and think about how we are all paying for college. Let's break down our budgets as college students. We put our money towards housing, utilities, education expenses, food, transportation, and then our tiny, meager budget left over for entertainment. I'm sure a college lifestyle has had us all at one point in time eating a ramen noodle diet and living with 6 others in a packed apartment. So the U.S. Army Reserves, it can give you up to $66,973 for college while you serve. You will get 100% tuition assistance, and that's up to $4,500 a year while in the reserves, addition to your Select Reserve Montgomery GI Bill. Now, the Student Loan Repayment Program provides up to $50,000 in repayment of student loans that are existing prior to or after enlisting in U.S. Army Reserves. The Select Reserve Montgomery GI Bill is $12,816. And that means that a full-time student serving in the U.S. Army Reserves will receive a monthly check for $356 for 46 months. Additionally, you could qualify for the Select Reserve Montgomery GI Bill Kicker, which will add increments of $100, $200, or $350 onto that Select Reserve Montgomery GI Bill. Now, the Education Stabilization or Career Stabilization Program, ECS, is a program that allows you deferment from mobilization and deployment while you're in college, leading you to an uninterrupted path to a college degree. Not all of us are 18. I'm going to tell you how the U.S. Army Reserves can benefit us, the non-traditional college student. The ACAS is the Army Civilian Acquired Skills Program, and it allows eligible men and women ages 18 to 42 to take their civilian job skill sets and apply it towards a rewarding career in the Army Reserves. Sign-up bonuses for the ACAS could include up to $15,000 for qualified applicants that the Army Reserve needs that enlist in a critical skills LMS. Now these numbers may be a little shocking, so let them sink in, and I'm going to explain to you another benefit, which is healthcare. Now, Rosinski for USA Today, he states that 30% of colleges and universities require health insurance as a condition of enrollment into a college, and that's according to a 2008 study by the Government Accountability Office. So how are you guys paying for health insurance? TRICARE Reserve Selects is a low-cost healthcare and dental insurance that is offered through the U.S. Army Reserves. You can also opt to get a $400,000 life insurance policy for only $27 a month. In addition to that, you are also vesting into a military retirement plan, which offers a lifelong pension. Not something we think of often, but healthcare is very important and expensive. But I'm also going to tell you about the highlights of serving the Army Reserve as a civilian. Okay? Even though colleges try to promote a healthy lifestyle, not all college students will lead a life revolved around health and fitness. According to Philip McFarland, who's a professor of applied physiology, findings from a national survey in 2005 indicate that 3 of 10 college students are overweight or obese, and that number is seemingly on the rise. Behaviorally, 9 of 10 eat fewer than 5 servings of fruit or vegetables a day, and nearly 6 out of 10 work out vigorous to moderate exercise 3 days a week. So it's kind of sad numbers for our physical aspect of college kids here. The Army Reserve training, it not only helps you stay very mentally fit, but it provides you a way to stay physically sharp and disciplined. Now, even with an education, employers value real-world experience. According to Fisher, half of those surveyed recently by the Chronicle and the America Public Media's Marketplace said that they had trouble finding recent grads qualified to fill positions at their companies or organizations. Nearly 1/3 gave colleges just fair to poor marks for producing successful employees. And they dinged bachelor's degree holders for lacking the basic workplace proficiencies like adaptability, communication, and the ability to solve complex tasks. So there are more than 120 job specialties in the United States Army Reserve. You will have access to the Soldiers Employer Partnership of the Armed Forces, which helps highly qualified U.S. Army Reservists find corporate-level jobs in businesses across the nation, and that includes Fortune 500 companies. As a soldier, you gain experience in teamwork, management, and leadership, and these are all something employers value when looking for candidates for jobs. So there are numerous benefits as a civilian serving in the U.S. Army Reserve. Today, I hope I've helped encourage you to think about becoming a soldier in the reserves, or possibly hearing your child out if they approach you with this wonderful opportunity. I've informed you how the U.S. Army Reserves help you pay for college, how it can help you with healthcare costs, and how it is an asset to your civilian life. Benefits overall include going to school while keeping your job and staying close to home, maintaining mental and physical sharpness and discipline, camaraderie amongst fellow soldiers, and gaining valuable skills that may enhance your civilian job. Now look at these 2 images one more time, please. Any way you look at it, committing yourself to 1 week in a month and 2 weeks a year is a smart move towards a better future for yourself and for your country.